This is MW Newscast. These are the headlines for today. First images from the most powerful space-based observatory ever built, the James Webb Telescope. India is set to overtake China as the world's most populous country in 2023, UN says. And beware, there is a contagious cancer. Dogs can get cancer by sniffing one another's butts. Hello everybody, my name is Michael. These are the details for the stories. First story, breathtaking first images from James Webb Telescope. After decades of planning, designing, engineering and launching, finally, the James Webb Space Telescope, JWST, was on its way to space. But the launch on Christmas Day last year was just the beginning. Now, after roughly 7 months of commissioning, the successor to NASA's Hubble Space Telescope is revealing its stunning first science images of the universe. The pictures provide a tantalizing glimpse of the observatory's potential to look far beyond the solar system. We live in a remarkable time of technology. Just 100 years ago, we didn't know there were galaxies just outside our own. Now, we estimate there are trillions and we are spoiled for choice. For the foreseeable future, the JWST will be taking us on a journey through space and time each and every week. You can stay up to date with the latest news as NASA releases them. Take a seat and enjoy the view. The journey is just starting. Next story, India to surpass China as most populous country in 2023. The world's population is projected to reach 8 billion on November 15 this year. Then the number could be around 8.5 billion in 2030 and 9.7 billion in 2050. In 2022, China remains the most populous country in the world. In 2021, China's population was at 1.426 million, but India had caught up with a marginally less population of 1.412 million. India is projected to surpass China as the world's most populous country in 2023. According to the 27th edition of the United Nations World Population Prospects 2022. Population growth is not as rapid as it used to be, and it's expanding unevenly. Most developed countries are seeing their population declining, while others are still expanding despite of falling fertility rates. More than half of the projected growth in the next 30 years will happen in just 8 countries. The Democratic Republic of Congo, Egypt, Ethiopia, India, Nigeria, Pakistan, the Philippines, and Tanzania. It took 123 years for the population to double to 2 billion in 1927. Since then, the number of years taken to add a billion people has only dropped. Last story for today, male dogs 4 times more likely to develop contagious cancer on nose or mouth. Cancer is not a contagious disease that easily spreads from person to person, and normally we don't think of it as an infectious disease. But what if we were told there is a contagious cancer? According to researchers from the University of Cambridge, UK, dogs can be infected with the oral and nasal form of canine transmissible venereal tumor, or CTVT. The cancer cells are passed between dogs by sniffing other dogs' genitals. CTVT commonly affects dogs' genitals and is usually transmitted during mating. But sometimes the cancer can affect other areas like the nose, mouth, and skin. The researchers reviewed a database of almost 2,000 cases of CTVT from around the globe and found that only 32 CTVT tumors affected the nose or mouth. Of these, 27 cases were in the male dogs. The most common symptoms of the oral nasal form of the cancer are sneezing, snoring, difficulty breathing, nasal deformation or bloody, and other discharge from the nose or mouth. As a responsible dog owner, always watch out for your dog. And that's all for today. Thanks for watching our newscast. Subscribe and hit the like button. Once again, my name is Michael, and see you in the next edition. Have a wonderful weekend.